welcome to my tutorial. It's Jordan. We're gonna start off by using the Olay Complete. It's a moisturizer. I'm just gonna put it on my face in these little dots and rub it in really good. Then I'm taking Baby Skin by Maybelline and just putting it really in my T-zone because that's where I get the most oily and I have bigger pores there. So I'm just gonna like dab it in how I dabbed in my moisturizer in the same spot. Really work it in my skin. Next I'm taking Infallible and I'm in the shade 111. I'm just gonna, put it, dab it in my hand and then work it in with my buffer from Real Techniques. I'm really trying to work it into my skin. It's a really matte foundation, so I like when it, it just presses against the skin. So using my buffer, it makes it like lay really flat and it looks good. Next I'm going to do my eyebrows. I did most of them off camera. I just did like little snippets on here so you can see them from the beginning to the end. But I'll do a complete eyebrow tutorial soon. But I just use an Anastasia brow pencil, and also I use the brow pomade right here to fill them in. And I'm using an angle brush. The angle brush is from, I think, Bed Bath & Beyond, so it's not a specific kind, but basically any angle brush would do. This angle brush I think is from E.l.f, and I'm just using concealer to clean them up. And this is also another concealer brush that I use to go around the eyebrows once I'm done with them. And the concealer I did use is LA Girls in the shade Cool Tan. I'm also using that right now on my eyelids as a primer for my eyeshadow. Like I said, I'm in college, so I left my eyeshadow primer at home. I also left a lot of things at home, but yeah. Just rubbing it in with my fingers. This will keep your eyeshadow in place and, keep your eye like a good tone for it to be a base. I'm also putting it under my eyes because I might put some concealer underneath there. I mean, eyeshadow, sorry. This is a Maybelline Nudes palette. I'm not sure these all have specific names, but I took that little light brown shade and put it in my crease. I just went in like windshield wiper motions and worked it into my crease. I picked up more product because I don't think it was dark enough. I'm also going to add the gray tone in this palette just because this one, I don't know, I wanted more of a cool look. I'm doing a neutral eye, so I just really wanted the cool neutral look. We weren't going to a big event. It's just like, something to do on a Friday night. So I had a simple eye look. I also worked the gray tone in my crease also. This shade is a nude creamy shade. I just put that all over my lid and a little bit into the crease, but not really, just covering all over my lid. I'm gonna blend that out in a second with a blending brush. I think this blending brush is from, I'm not sure, BH Cosmetics, I think. I lost a stick. I lost the other part, the long part of it, so I just use it like that. I know, it's ratchet. I'm putting a darker brown on top of my crease because like I said, I want to make it darker. It just wasn't satisfied. So I add that on top a little bit in the end to the front in a windshield wiper motion. And then I'm going to take this like highlight color and just put it on top of my eyelid beneath my brow to highlight my brow. And I'm also going to put that in the inner corners of my eye to highlight my eyes because my eyes can be kind of small sometimes. So I just put it on the inside to get a little glow. I look really weird right now. Then I took the dark brown brown shade again, and this is on a like brush I got from the Naked palette, and I just like put it underneath my eye just to darken it. Now I'm gonna highlight my face. This is also the concealer LA by LA Girl Pro in Cool Tan. I'm just gonna do 2 triangle shapes underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And this is a damp beauty blender. I'm gonna blend it in. I really like to press it in, don't really like rub it around. If you press it in, it works better. I think it like shows up better and it stays. The finish looks better to me. I don't know, it can be all in my head, but I think if I press it in, it looks better. This is Fit Me by Maybelline. I'm not exactly sure the shade, but I'll put it in the description below. I'm doing this to set my concealer. It's pretty much the same color as my concealer, so I just like a light powder so it doesn't crease or anything. I'm putting it in every place I put my highlight. This is the E.l.f. contour blush and concealer palette. It's like $3. I use it pretty much all the time. And I'm just doing it really lightly. Like I said, I'm not trying to do a dramatic look. This is just like hanging out. So do it on the hollows of my cheekbones. I'm going to do it around my forehead, on my jawline, and the sides of my nose. Like you can see, I really didn't pick any more product back up. I'm using what I kind of first got. I think certain people, if you like a deeper contour, you should get more product, but I just wasn't going for it that night. I'm going to use the blush also on the palette and go right above my contour to make my cheeks look rosy. Then I'm going to go into my Golden Bronzer palette by E.l.f. and just take the bottom quadrant. I don't know, it's like the color on the bottom. It's like a highlighter color. It's really shimmery. It's not too bright, but it's not too dull. I think it's just right for like this look I was going for. I put it on the top where the high points of my face are, above my eyebrows and the top of my cheekbones, and down the tip of my nose. And this is eyeliner by Tom Ford. It has like a thicker side and a really skinny side. I like it, so it's really easy to get the look I want. I don't really use the skinny side too often because I'm so used to the thick side. But I just do like a thin wing liner. I line my waterline with a black pencil from CoverGirl. And this is Tom Ford mascara that I'm just putting on my eyelashes. I think I put on falsies off camera, but I could be wrong. I'm not real sure. But I put enough coats on. I'm just cleaning up under my eye where I got a little bit of mascara. And that's the finished look. Thanks for watching, guys.